Chinese President Xi Jinping gusto daw makipag-usap kay Pangulong Bongbong Marcos Jr. Bakit kaya? Baka uutuin. Pero itong si Pangulong Marcos sinabing wala siyang balak kausapin ang Chinese President. Tama nga naman. Bakit mo ba kakausapin yung presidenteng hinahayaan lang mambuli yung mga tao niya? Pumapayag harasin ng tao niyang Chinese yung walang kalaban-laban na Filipino fisherman. Kakausapin lang daw ni PBBM si Xi Jinping kung papayag tong pirmahan ng Code of Conduct sa South China Sea, kung saan sa batas nagbabawal na sa Chinese Coast Guard manghimasok sa Exclusive Economic Zone ng Pilipinas. Kung hindi daw papayag si Xi Jinping, walang plano ang Pilipinas makipagkaibigan sa China.
Cannot give up. We cannot say that, oh, there's no hope, we cannot, nothing's happening, we cannot move forward, we cannot resolve this. Once we've done that, we fail. And we cannot fail, because we have to find a way forward. We have to find a better way of dealing with these things. It would be a failure to do the duties that we took an oath to protect and defend the Philippines and its people. And so we just keep trying. If this doesn't work, we'll try something else. If that doesn't work, we'll try something else. But we cannot stop. We must continue and continue and continue until we find the solution.
Totoo palang nagkasagutan si President Bongbong Marcos Jr. at Chinese Premier Li Qiang. Matapos daw kasi ang speech ni PBBM patungkol sa illegal na pangangkin ng teritoryo ng China, pumalag daw dito ang China. Ayon kay Li Qiang, base daw kasi sa mga ninuno nila na kanila daw ang Scarborough Shoal. Ibig sabihin, parang kwentong barbero lang. Mga sabi-sabi ganun. Kaya agad daw pinarga ni PBBM at nilatagan ng China ng katotohanan sa international law at UNCLOS na nagsasabing sakop ng Exclusive Economic Zone ng Pilipinas ang Scarborough Shoal na inaangkin ng China. Habang painit daw ng painit ang sagutan, dyan daw nakisawsaw si Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim at tila kumakampi pa ito sa China.
You made a strong statement in front of world leaders, including the Chinese Premier Li Qiang, condemning the plan to declare Banco de Masinloc a nature reserve. How did the Chinese Premier react to your remarks? And was there any consensus or collective response among the leaders as to how to deal with these kinds of actions, which clearly violate international law in the South China Sea?
I would disagree. I did not make a strong statement. I just laid out the facts, and that is what we do. I try always to just explain to everyone what is happening, and that this is the situation the Philippines. Never mind anyone else. This is the situation the Philippines finds itself in. Ito yung nangyayari sa amin. Kaya sana matulungan niyo kami. So, and what was well, the premier just during his time to speak just said that this is as far as China is concerned, is within their local law and international law. Of course, we dispute that, but that's essentially how that diplomatic process works.
And also, I would like to, or we would like to get the reaction of Mr. President with regards to what the Prime Minister Ibrahim made, the statement that he made at the East Asia Summit, when he said that as with all other issues, including the South China Sea issue, they should be resolved within the ASEAN and with its ASEAN partners in the region, warning that outside interference could just make things more tense. How does the Philippines view this call, and how does the ASEAN collectively interpret it? Is this seen as a veiled attempt to exclude other key players like US or its allies with regards to these kinds of regional discussions?
I spoke about Banco de Masinloc and about the nature reserve. I also spoke about what are the possibilities, how we can resolve, or how can we work around such issues. And I continue to find ways to redefine our relationship with China. And I really believe that the way forward is to change. Because when you talk about China and the Philippines, all you talk about are the territorial disputes. Well, anybody, I'm not saying for the media, everybody does, they feel that the territorial disputes. And I think there's a huge possibility for trade, for exchanges, for all kinds of discussions and engagements between China and that do not include these territorial disputes. So I would very much like to say, all right, we disagree, we agree to disagree. Now let's do other things. Let's do other things, and that's what I will try to achieve in the year of our chairship here in ASEAN.
Salamat PBBM sa pagtatanggol sa karapatan ng Pilipinong mangingisda. Hindi yung nagpapakatuta tayo sa China habang yung mga kababayan natin wala nang makain. Kayo, anong sasabi nyo dito? Komento sa baba ang inyong saloobin.